Some of these facts may seem far-fetched, and others may appear to be of an oddish nature, but we assure you they're all 100% true. Welcome to WatchMojo's Top 5 Facts. In today's installment, we'll be counting down the most eye-opening and game-changing facts about everyone's favorite TV series / trading card / video game hybrid. So without further ado, let's take a peek. Achoo. Number 5. Pokémon has had an issue with sexual content in the past.
What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that?
Disney is well known for hiding sexual innuendos in its films, but Pokémon certainly gave Mickey Mouse a run for his money during the infamously banned Beauty and the Beach episode. The series inexplicably decided to throw more than a few adult themes into its half-hour runtime, despite a target audience of younger children.
You remind me of my granddaughter.
Creepy old men and a 10-year-old Misty entering into a swimsuit contest don't necessarily make for kid-friendly television, but James dressing in drag, complete with inflatable boobs, easily takes the sexually suggestive cake. There was also a deleted scene in the episode The Kangaskhan Kid, where a kid living in the jungle says this to Misty. Wow. Number 4. The 9/11 terrorist attacks resulted in a temporary censorship. The September 11th terrorist attacks were one of the most harrowing events in US history, and its aftermath left the country in a vulnerable state, attempting everything in its collective power to heal as a nation.
Please listen, Tentacruel. This is enough!
Many TV shows and movies were temporarily censored to avoid unnecessary reminders of the attack, including Pokémon episodes The Tower of Terror and A Scare in the Air, which changed their names to get around the censorship. One episode, however, was unable to pull such a maneuver, with a particular sequence in Tentacool and Tentacruel displaying the destruction of multiple buildings, which was deemed too sensitive for the time being.
Now we will begin to destroy your world, your home, as you have so cruelly tried to destroy ours.
Nonetheless, one scene remained in the titular intro song, and the episode returned to syndication once Cartoon Network picked up the series.
If this happens again, we will not stop. Remember this well.
Number 3. Pokémon has sent kids to the hospital.
Isn't this that cartoon that causes seizures? Wow!
No, we're not talking about Poké Centers. Pokémon actually caused one of the most talked about TV controversies of the 90s. For the most part, Electric Soldier Porygon was a largely unremarkable episode. It takes place in cyberspace, like I said, this was the 90s, but a certain explosive scene that was intended to look virtual through a blue and red strobe pattern caused mass hospitalizations of viewers. Lasting around 10 seconds and with an unbelievably high frequency, in hindsight it comes as no surprise that dozens and dozens of children were sent to the hospital with anything from nausea to seizures. This Poké Shock caused hysteria, resulting in a hiatus of the series and an elimination of Porygon from future episodes. For those sensitive to strobe lights, we suggest looking away during this next sequence. Number 2. People hate on Pokémon for the weirdest reasons. Lighten Up is currently not an attack in the Pokémon universe, but perhaps it should be. Since its inception, Pokémon has gained controversy from more than a few social advocacy groups. Most notably, claims have been made that it actively promotes animal cruelty, gambling, the occult, and racism. Many accusations seem reasonable, such as the claim that Jinx has an uncanny resemblance to blackface minstrel shows of the 19th century, while others are so ridiculous they make it hard to even address, such as the claim that Pokémon conditions children to accept evolutionary principles, or that the games are a gateway to Satan.
So Pokémon is a game that teaches children how to enter into the world of witchcraft, how to cast spells, how to use psychic phenomena.
Do you think they were the inspiration for Pokémon Platinum's Distortion World? Hail Giratina! Number 1. Pikachu wasn't initially supposed to be the Pokémon mascot. When you think of Pokémon, almost certainly, Pikachu is the first thing to come to mind. But forget everything you've ever known. Pikachu wasn't initially supposed to be the mascot of Pokémon. Actually, Clefairy was slated for this prestigious role until a few arbitrary factors changed the executive's decisions. Most of all, Pikachu was yellow, aka gender neutral, aka able to reach a wider target audience.
Clefairy.
Clefairy's 15 minutes of fame quickly dissipated, losing the coveted spot as series mascot. Now, the little pink fella is a small-time celebrity in Mount Moon who forever missed their opportunity at stardom. Oh, and this Clefairy was initially supposed to be able to talk as well. How different things may have been. So did any of these ghastly facts blow you away? Or have all these puns made you crabby? Well, ditto. For more gender-neutral top 10s and evolutionary top 5s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go hydro pump whoever wrote this script.
Pikachu, ready to train harder?